Clouds TV. Welcome to Blue Clouds TV, your #1 source for soccer news. Stay up to date with matches, transfers, Chelsea news, and the latest football topics. Be sure to like the video and subscribe so you never miss an episode. Welcome to Blue Clouds TV, your #1 source for soccer news. Stay up to date with matches, transfers, Chelsea news, and the latest football topics. Be sure to like the video and subscribe so you never miss an episode.
Very good, very good. How are you?
Good. I'm good.
Muted my my microphone, so everything that I've said has just gone.
Oh my day.
Oh my God.
You have to redo it, restart.
I have to do it
Let's redo
again. All right.
You have to do it.
I had a thank you. That's why it's always nice to see people in the chat letting me know what's going on. She could not hear me, and I should have read her message in time. I was just concentrating on what I have in my brain, so I wouldn't forget whatever I had in there. So yeah, thank you very much. I123, love you. Thank you once again. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Blue Clouds TV. Again, my name is Nate Zion, your host for the channel. As usual, today is the preview for the game against Chelsea and Juventus. It is going to be the UK big team and then the Italian giant. They call them the old lady. Chelsea, 2 times Champions League winners. Juventus also multiple times of that competition winners. It's going to be, as I said, there were so many things that went on in the first leg at San Siro, where Chelsea kept almost about 700 passes, 16 shots on target, but none of them were clear cut chances. But the only way we can see past Juventus is when when our creativity turn into finish. We're able to finish our creativity, the chances that we create. We should be able to finish those chances to be able to get the 3 points. We want nothing less but then 3 points, 3 goals, clean sheet, off we go. How are you guys doing today? As usual, I said I'm being joined here by Jerome, Steven, and then also Hamza Master. What you guys doing? Let's go. Let's get it going, guys. You excited?
Yeah, I'm quite relaxed today. I'm just relaxing, having a nice chill day. I'm going to be watching the United game with my brother. My brother's a United fan, so then straight after that, I'll be watching the Chelsea game. It's going to be a good night of football. Hopefully, Chelsea don't ruin my night, and I can go to sleep.
I hope so. Hams, what about you?
Oh, I'm just waiting for the game, excited, a little bit nervous because I'm not underestimating Juventus, because if you underestimate them, that might cost you. But yeah, I'm just excited. I'm excited. Yeah, if I'm streak, I'm in trouble. So I'm excited.
How about you, Steven?
No, just relax and watch Comedy Central, as I like to call them. Well, I might watch it, I might not, I don't know. I'll probably just follow updates on my phone instead because it's United and I can't be bothered. They got lucky against Villarreal in the first game.
Okay.
So I might just chill until the Chelsea game. Yeah. I mean, Juve are missing a couple of big players. They ain't got the depth that they had in the first leg.
Okay. Yeah, looking at the yesterday press conference from Thomas Tuchel, we had a lot of questions were being asked from the guy from the Telegraph, which is what's his name again? Is this Simon Philip? The the guy from the Telegraph. He report.
I don't follow who asked the question.
Matt Law asked this question, and also Simon what's his name? Nizel Akansela. Also, I had him ask him.
Oh yeah,
Good.
Law, Steven's favorite journalist.
No, that's Nizar. Nizar Akansela is Steven's favorite.
Oh yeah,
journalist.
I don't have a favorite. It's just he's like one of the first to put the quotes. Like he does it as it happens.
Yeah, we say favorite because most of his quotes are coming, most of your tweets and then your posts and stuff like that you put in the comment,
yeah, but that's
the chat.
He's so quick with it, isn't it? Like literally 2 calls say it, and then like 2 minutes later it's up. I'm like, oh, that's easy.
Yeah, he's very fast. He's always also he's very credible, accredited journalist, tier 1 journalist. He's always there, present after the game and during the game and 90 minutes and everything. So he interviews the players. So yeah, I also rely on him for good sources of news, Chelsea news, especially from him. So yeah, we're talking about injury players going into the game. We'll be missing. We know Timo Werner is probably gonna come in, but I don't know. I'm not sure if he'll be starting. Kai Havertz, he's been taken out. We'll be missing Kai Havertz because of hamstring.
He's a doubt, is what the wording was.
He's a doubt.
If it's a doubt, then it means that he's not gonna start it. That's what I
Not
believe.
necessarily. Oh, to start, yeah.
Yeah,
He's not
that's
starting.
he's not starting.
That's what it sounded like.
So who will be? If I should ask you guys, who will be our preferred starting 11 guys for the first night if Kai Havertz is not there?
Um,
Well,
Go on.
there's
you guys
Pulisic
already know
or
what I'm
Pulisic.
gonna say, so I'll go
Yeah.
with that.
Go on,
That's a
Stephen.
hard
You say you go first,
Ah.
Stephen. Go on.
I was gonna say, I wouldn't mind seeing Pulisic, Hudson-Odoi, and Mount, but I think we need height in there, and we know that Ruben's done it under Conte before, so I wouldn't mind seeing Ruben as potentially one of those front three and probably the false nine.
Yeah.
Because he's got the height, he's got the physicality, and he's got the speed. Like, he's got everything you're gonna want in this game.
Right.
Whether or not he does, or whether or not he plays in midfield or whatever, like I think he plays tonight. But yeah, I'm just saying purely based on the fact that we know that he's played that role before. I think he's probably the best option because otherwise we're just gonna be putting balls into the box and no one's gonna be able to reach them. At least if you got Ruben, you got height in there. And also, if you drill it into the box, chances are they're just gonna clear that with so much ease. So yeah, that's why
Yeah.
Ruben. I don't know if he will, but because he's played before and he gives us height.
Stephen, you know about all the injuries. Is Werner back yet? Well, is Werner fit and ready for tonight?
The wording was that he's available, but we don't know whether. Like the wording was literally that he's available.
Oh, he's in the squad basically.
Means
Yeah,
like there was
He's
no
in the squad.
indication on whether he starts or whether he's off the bench or what.
There's 5 subs tonight, isn't there? There's 5, so maybe
Champions League allow 5, but the Premier League is stupid. They don't allow 5.
I'm thinking maybe Werner comes off the bench in like the 60th or 70th, give him some minutes. I think
Lukaku also gets about 20 minutes.
I think Lukaku gets about 20. Bring Werner, Lukaku on later in the game, especially if we're not winning. If we want to get another goal to kill, whatever, I don't know what situation we'll be in by then. But for me,
That's what I'm saying.
you only really have 2 options. We can go with putting Ruben in the attack and playing him as the false 9, or we could just go for Pulisic, Hudson-Odoi, and Mount, and just go for a very
the other one I said, and just rotate the 3.
as I said, it'd be a very
Literally, they are like our only 2 options because Ziyech isn't good from the start. So
the first one you said, it would be very fluid, and it'd be a bit like Man City's one. Man City's one is like they constantly switch. There's no central.
My worry is you want at least one person that has some height, because otherwise you're just putting crosses into the box on the ground all night, or you're hitting them in the air and no one's going to get onto them. So.
Yeah, maybe playing Ruben as a. I think even if Ruben played as false 9, Ruben would be like in and out. He'd go from playing maybe one of the.
He would still have that person for height, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And he also has pace about him as well, and he'll drive up players. He won't stop, hold it up, and just
100%. For me, either one works. Whichever one Tuchel decides is best.
Either one works, but I just think, given the situation, Ruben is probably the better option.
Yeah.
So you would never even think about trying to put Christian Pulisic in the middle, if you have other options. If you have other options like Columbus Hudson-Odoi, who can play on the same position.
What we were saying is, if you're not playing Ruben, it would probably be Pulisic, Hudson-Odoi, and Mount, and all 3 would rotate in that role.
Okay.
Because if they rotate in that role, then if Juve, for instance, are man marking, for instance, they have to then communicate to pass their man on to the next player. And if you're constantly rotating, that's going to cause problems. Right. You could still do the same thing if you got Ruben in as well. It just gives you that focal point as a front 3 player.
Yeah. Welcome, Dijon. How you doing, brother?
Yeah, I'm good, G. I'm good. Yeah.
Great. Are you excited for the game tonight? What's your expectations?
Yeah, I'm excited, bro. It's a big game, Stamford Bridge. We have to win to be top of the group, I think.
What if
if we win and then we win against Zenit, then we top the group no matter what, provided that we win by 2 goals.
Okay. Yeah. That'll be great. So my next question is has to do with tactical variation. If Juventus are gonna sit down like they did with all 11 men in the 18, yeah, that very difficult for Chelsea to break. Which other way, which other options should Chelsea take this time to be able to break that 11-man Juventus team down? I'll start from Hans Master. What do you think?
Play quick passes and go to the width and just try and drag the defenders out of position and try to look spaces behind and just look from there. But the thing is, it really depends how they're in shape, Juventus. If it's like too complicated, we're gonna have to play patiently and just trying to hope for the best. But I'll probably say use the width more to drag them out of the position or with the passes.
Okay.
I'm just going to say on the passing out wide quickly. One thing about Ruben starting, I think if we have height in the box, that gives us the option to cross balls in, like instead of just having to put it in low all the time, we can actually put it in the air and hope that Ruben, and gets his head on it. So maybe for that reason, playing Ruben is pretty much essential. Otherwise, it'd be just like trying to get through that Juventus just wall. Might be near impossible. So maybe we do need that bit of height.
Okay.
But also, like I said, whether you put Ruben in or not, Ruben's still got pace. He will still cause problems in behind anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can.
Yeah, I agree with you. But how good is Ruben in the air? How good is he?
But he's
Play
tall,
this
but
way. He's got the advantage of starting at 6'3" without jumping. Let's put it that way.
he's starting at 6'3". I love that he's
He is.
starting.
He is. Because think about it.
Let's just hope.
In theory, I say that because it's like
Yeah.
the guy is 6'3". Like if he's not jumping, he is.
All right. Anyway, yeah. Sorry, Steven. I'm not cutting you off. I'm sorry about that. We got 3 or 4 people that watching the stream right now. Please, if you join the stream, make sure you like it. It helps this channel a lot. Make sure you like it and subscribe, or even try as much as you can to share the stream or the channel to other platforms that you find yourself. It helps get more members and more views for the videos. Thank you very much, as usual. And also send your comments in the comment section below. Let us know what you think. Let us know where you're watching us from. As the views keep going up, don't forget to subscribe and like it, and also be part of our channel. If you want to be part of our Discord members, I'll send the link from the Discord group. I'll send the link out there so you can join us. If you're on Discord, it's only those are on Discord. If you have not downloaded Discord, just I'm not advertising for Discord, but it helps membership and views. You can get yourself to the Discord and then be part of us. The Discord link is right there. Probably it might help you if you follow it up. So yeah, thank you guys. Let's go. Who was on board? I'm sorry for catching you off. Steven, go ahead.
I was just saying, you say he starts 6'3" because
Right.
when he's on he is actually 6'3". So. Also, just quickly, if you don't mind, I've just seen a quote from Caballero on Mendy.
Yeah.
It was put on Twitter by one of the Chelsea pages, quoting from the BBC that we have over here. And it basically, Caballero said, as Mendy arrived last season in training, he saw he was amazingly talented goalkeeper in terms of his power and in terms of his speed, and that he's so fast when he's diving. And he has very long arms, and everyone wants that as a goalkeeper.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
saw it as we were going live. So,
did you send the link, the message to Kwesi in the chat that we're live? I'm not sure if I did.
Yeah, I did. I sent link to the actual channel we're in on your server, and then I put going live now.
Okay.
I don't know if he's actually online at the moment. No, he's not online at the moment.
He's not. Yeah, but yeah, we're gonna move on to let's say, I know prediction will be the last thing that we can delve into. Anything should we do anything concerning? Let's talk about this specific question that came from one of the journalists when they're trying to compare Reece James to some right fullback or right back in the league as being number one in the league, and also being the number one in Europe, which Thomas Tuchel said is not a healthy thing to talk about concerning his player, and he doesn't want to delve into
I
that.
expect Tuchel to say that because Tuchel also says he doesn't care about individual awards. So I kind of expect that kind of response from him.
100%. Can I just say though?
Sorry, Jerome, just quickly.
Go on,
If
go
you
on.
said to me to ask that question, I would have expected him to say something along the lines of, "I don't care." Like,
yeah. Obviously, he can't say that because it'd be considered rude. He has to try and say
no,
he's trying
not
to.
like literally, I don't care, but like
He doesn't care about team award.
He doesn't care about individual awards. Technically, that is like having an award in a sense because
I guess so. I don't think it bothers him. For me, us Chelsea fans, we know the truth. We know what's up. We know Reece James is. We know he's clear of all these bums. You know, like we know he's the best. So fuck that question. We know who the best is.
I'm not even being biased. Just looking at it on like the eye, I do think he's been the best right back.
He has been.
But what I will say is, I was only joking when I said bums. Cancelo and Trent are both world class, and they're both brilliant players as well.
But earlier you was considering Cancelo a left back. So at what point is he a right back?
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? Yeah, but he's a left back. But I'm talking fullbacks in general. Like the three best fullbacks in the world right now are Cancelo, Trent, and Reece. So
all of them are in the Prem, is what
you're saying. Chilwell's
Chilwell's, I don't know, it's hard, but I just don't think he's as talented as the other three, and that's not his fault. Maybe he can work his way up, but I just think the other three are on a different. Can I just say though, I didn't even know this.
Jerome, don't forget that Chilwell, like last season when Tuchel came in, it was his first time playing as a wing back.
Yeah, of course, that's true. Can I just say about Cancelo and Trent though? Trent Alexander-Arnold is 23. He's been playing first team football for 4 years, 5 years. Cancelo is 26, 27. By the way, I thought Cancelo was younger than that. Reece is 21. Cancelo,
like 2 weeks.
Exactly. Cancelo's about 4 or 5 years older than Reece James. 5 years older, and Trent's about a year and a half older, 2 years older, right? Reece James is nearly 22. This guy, look how good he is.
3 seasons ago. So the season before Lampard came in.
Well,
James for Wigan.
Yeah, Stephen, I'll come back to you real quick. I don't want to forget this. Nice to see you here. Sidraki in the comments said Mourinho is also the same way, just like Thomas Tuchel. He always never liked to he doesn't like an individual awards. He always supports the group, not individual. So yeah, that's what Sidraki and Sidraki will say. Enjoy yourself watching the under 19s plays Juventus. Enjoy yourself, and we'll see you. Or you can still keep your comments coming and also share the stream on your Facebook platform for us. So whoever clicks on it also can join us over here.
Tuchel said in his press conference that he doesn't want to get carried away and he takes responsibility. He's not finished his development and he can be a big player for us. So he's basically saying he's playing
basically
at high level.
Giving it he's my player, but I don't care about the individual stuff.
Yeah, that's basically what he said. Yeah.
So I kind of like the question and the way Tuchel is he's really a talker, and I like the way he takes his time and the way he answers those questions that comes in. He doesn't contradict himself. He doesn't. I just like him. I like the way he's explained things. It's not as rough as Antonio Conte, who at the time and you can't really understand what he's saying. So
his English wasn't great anyway. Whereas
he's got.
I think in Germany, I think they teach it more.
Then you got Maurizio Sarri. What was he like? I didn't watch many interviews of him a lot of the time.
He had the translator the whole time he was at Chelsea, didn't he?
And then he spoke in English.
Yeah, but he speaks the English, but probably has a problem with understanding it when people ask him in English. But he's very fluent. His English was good. Sarri is a banker. If you guys know, Sarri was a banker.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know that. I know.
He was when he was at Chelsea was something that rhymes with it.
Oh yeah.
Oh God.
We can't forget those things.
Yeah. Mate, come on. I think with Sarri, right? I know this is really off topic. We should be talking about the Juve game,
but we were losing to Man United in the cup. Yeah, he took he took I think a midfielder off or a defender off and put another defender on. Are you dumb?
All right.
Look,
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say we're gonna get sidetracked if we don't stop. But we're football fans, and that's what we're like. We love the club. We have memories of so many memories of our club, so we get a bit
Right.
distracted. But let's continue. Let's move on. Yeah,
All right. 1 minute. Let me play my jingle real quick.
Welcome to Blue Clouds TV, your number one source for soccer news. Stay up to date with matches, transfers, Chelsea news, and the latest football topics. Be sure to
Play
like
jingle.
the video and subscribe so you never miss an episode.
I'm confused. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah, Jerome, your thing to do is just be quiet.
Okay.
You're good now. You are talking between the jingle.
Oh, okay.
You're talking.
To be fair, you can't hear it on Discord, innit?
No, you can't hear it on Discord. It goes on YouTube alone, on your YouTube.
You know what?
Yeah.
So Abramovich isn't at the game today, even though he's in the UK. He's at something he'd already basically had arranged to go to a charity he supports or something.
Yeah.
But I think he's now been in the UK for multiple weeks, which means they must have sorted out the problems he was having where he got kicked out for BS, which means hopefully we'll start seeing him around the stadium more.
I think so.
Yeah, he's going to be back at games. Hopefully, the Roman Empire. He's come to assess his empire, and
He
he's going
senses we're on for a winner, so he's come back.
Guys, let me ask some more questions concerning what we have over here. We've seen our team scoring. We have 15 different players scoring goals for us, which is very advantage for our team. It shows the kind of powers that we have. That we are not a team that rely on one specific player to bang in the goals, because anyone from the defense, midfield, attack can score. Unlike the first leg that we have, that we're all relying on Lukaku to get goals. This time around, it's not gonna be the same thing. We're gonna have different players. You don't really know who to mark, because if you're thinking of marking Kai Havertz, but we have to know that Kai Havertz, Juventus have to know that Kai Havertz is not going to be in the game today. So who are you marking? That is what makes our team a very dangerous team. But what do you guys make up the number of goals we scored so far in the Champions League, the league, in the entire competition, and then the number of players that have scored goals for Chelsea Football Club?
I mean,
It's
Oh, let me ask. This question goes to Dijon. He's been very quiet. Come on, bro. What do you have to? Dijon, say something.
I think he's there. I think he's gone for a minute. He's gone. Do something.
Yeah, he's back.
I know he's
yeah, he's back. He's back.
Yeah, I was talking about. Did you hear my question?
Yeah.
You heard me. So okay, then go ahead and answer my question.
No, I didn't hear you. What?
Oh, okay.
Repeat. What you saying now?
How much you gonna pay me if I repeat myself?
What?
If I speak, I'm in big trouble.
Yeah, if I speak, I'm in big trouble. Well, I was saying that our team has had 15 different people scoring different goals. It makes our team more dangerous on the attack. So it's gonna be very difficult for Juventus to mark a specific player unless like when we played in San Siro against Juventus, they were all marking Juventus. They were marking what do you say?
The stadium's literally just called the Juventus Stadium, I think.
Yeah, it's a San Siro.
The San Siro is into an AC Milan. It's not Juve.
They all use. I mean, both teams are using the national team stadium. So yeah, they both call it San Siro.
AC and Inter both use.
Yeah, that's right. Good. Welcome, Almighty Blues FC. So I was saying that Almighty Blues FC. Say big up to you, Nizaran, bro. Steve, all in here. Yeah, big up to you. Almighty Blues FC, Anket. I know you're excited, waiting for the game to come on. So yeah, my question back to you. Dijon again. I was saying we have too many players scoring goals, unless like our first leg where Chiellini and all these defenders were marking Lukaku, and it was very difficult to Lukaku to score. Was Lukaku playing at all? I'm not sure.
What game? Which game? Which game?
Against Juventus, was Lukaku in
he
again?
in like the last 5 minutes, didn't he?
Yeah. So yeah, Lukaku was in there, but this time it's going to be difficult for Juventus to mark any player out since we don't have a recognized on number 9. What do you make of that number of people that have scored goals for our team? Give us a little idea of it. What do you think? How it's gonna?
I think it's a positive, obviously. Oh, go on, Dujan.
I
Sorry.
think it was to Dujan because he ain't spoke.
Yeah.
Like when you have so many wide players, like you have Reece James that can score, Chilwell, Pulisic, Cho. Like the wing, we always open on the wings. Like we're so wide. Like it's hard for people to track us because we're so wide. Like, as
We
Pep would
stretch
say, you know what I'm saying?
defenses so easily as well.
Yeah.
Because of the width.
So when you have a world class striker, as they say, Lukaku, everyone's gonna mark him because he's the man, he's the guy. No one's gonna focus on the guys like Pulisic and Cho. They're gonna focus on Lukaku. With Lukaku not playing, they're not gonna know who can mark because we've got loads of options that can score a goal. They're not gonna know who's the main man because we don't have a main. Lukaku's the only main man in our attack. No one else because the rest of them are consistent. So without your main man, it's gonna be difficult for them to track which one. Because to be fair, everyone else except for Lukaku on the same level.
Yeah,
I don't think Pulisic and Shaw are on the same level. I don't think none is better than one.
I agree.
Mount and Havertz.
I don't know. I disagree with that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, let him end. Yeah, Jerome, let him end, and then you tell us why you disagree with him. Go ahead.
Has not been playing well. Havertz has not been playing well.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I'm not sure because without no Lukaku, I don't know who they're gonna mark then. Because we don't have a main man. Only Lukaku is the main man.
Okay. All right, now Jerome, tell us why you disagree with Dujan.
The only thing I disagreed with was that Pulisic and Hudson-Odoi are on the same level. I think if Pulisic is fit and on form and he's like, if he plays, he's way better. I think he offers a lot more than Hudson-Odoi, and I think he's way better. Maybe it's because of age.
For goodness sake. Sorry, you know how Juve scored within like a minute in the first game against us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their youth team had just scored in under a minute against our youth team.
Oh, God.
Oh, the youth team is playing already.
Yeah, they literally just kicked off. They scored in like 58 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah, but no, I agree. I agreed with what Dujan said. Pretty much everything. Actually, I just think Pulisic is better than Hudson-Odoi. That's the only thing I disagreed with. But I suppose Pulisic is very unreliable with his fitness. So I see Dujan's point. I do see his point.
Okay. So yeah, it looks like we're both on the same point. This platform is meant for people to agree and disagree. At the end of the day, it doesn't make us enemies because if we're all gonna wear just shorts and walk around town, then what's gonna be the difference? Someone has to wear trousers or pants, and someone has to wear whatever they feel like wearing. So yeah, each and everyone the way they see things. So yeah, it's all accepted and all I agree. So yeah, let's go for predicted score lines. Let's go for predicted score line. We're not gonna talk about the predicted lineup because it looks like no one knows. Tuchel's unpredictable. If you guys want us to do, should we do the predicted lineup?
Up to you, man.
Yeah, we could. Yeah, we could.
Should we do that, or we should just go ahead with the score line?
Whatever you
we may
think.
as well, right?
All right, let's do the predicted lineup. Let's do the predicted lineup. We should just who we know Edouard Mendy is going to be in the post. Who do we go with the back three?
Personally, I think he's going to Chalobah, Christensen, Aspie. I think that's going to be what he said. Chalobah, Christensen, Aspie.
Chalobah, Christensen, Aspie. That's what Jerome said. Dujan, you're back three. Yeah. Get close to your microphone a little bit. We can barely hear you.
I think he said Rudiger, Silva, and
Chalobah.
yeah.
Rudiger, Silva, Chalobah. Well, we know how Thiago is. Thiago Silva is a very look just like the game on Saturday. He came back to London very late, but then he was added to the team. So sometimes, yeah, I see Silva. I see Silva
I
coming in.
wouldn't play him tonight.
Yeah, Sideraki said Juventus, Chelsea 0, Juventus 1, first minute under
They're
19.
missing quite a few players though, so
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I wouldn't start Silva tonight. I think Chalobah, Christensen, and Aspie, or maybe you could chuck in Rudiger, but Silva, I think
I
we need to
think
save him for the
Rudiger
United
over
game.
Aspi for today.
All right.
Yeah,
So okay.
maybe yeah,
Maybe
Chalobah.
Aspie over Chalobah, I wish.
Because I feel like even though they're not like most of their players are missing a depth, but like for instance, you got Chiesa, yeah. So you're gonna want someone like Rudiger on him over Aspi. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you play Aspi, yes, Aspi would be on the right, but even still, you can guarantee they'll probably flip him so that he's against Aspi. Whereas if you play Rudiger, Chalobah, and Christensen as a potential free, there's not anybody that's slow per se. Like, they've all
Christensen,
got
I
a bit
guess.
of pace about them. Like Christensen is the slowest of the three, but
Well, he'll be in the
like,
centre.
even he last season managed to keep up with Jamie Vardy. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, Vardy's about 60 years old, though he's a pensioner, so
He is
No, but he's
old.
still got a lot of pace on him.
yeah, he probably still does. To be fair, maybe that's a fair point.
All right. So who do we go in the midfield? We just talk about the midfield. Hams Master.
So like, what are we doing here? Are we starting with the wing backs or?
It don't matter. Just Hams Master, give me your midfield with a wing left and double pivot. It don't matter. Just give them out. Let's.
Georgie and Kante midfield pivot.
Okay.
Georgie and
Kante. Georgie Kante. I'll have to agree.
That's what I said earlier as well, was Jorginho and Kante. Because I feel like you need Jorginho to control the game in this one. I don't like him playing a lot of the time in the league because a lot of the games in the league we can control without him.
Yeah.
But against Juve, I feel like we're going to need him to control it. And then obviously Kante should be a no-brainer. Like, the guy defensively is going to help massively. We missed that in the first game against Juve.
Yeah, I agree. I think wing back. It's not even a debate. I think you got to keep.
I think it has to be our starting wing back.
Yeah, the best right back. You got to start the best right back in the world, and then Ben Chilwell, definitely.
And the best left back in the world. Yeah, the best left back in the world.
Relax.
Do you agree, Dujan? Do you agree with what they just said?
I'll troll it, Jerome.
Dujan, do you agree with what they just said?
No.
All right. Okay. Let's move on. We're gonna start with our front three. We're gonna go ahead with our front three. Dujan, do you agree with what they just said? The midfield.
What did he say? Jorginho, Kante?
Jorginho and Kante.
We said Jorginho and Kante for the wing backs. Our starting wing backs is always Reece and Chilwell.
Yeah, I agree with everything they said. Jorginho, Kante, Reece, Chilwell.
Okay. Well, who will you take for your front three? Which I mean, which?
Hang on.
I'll go with Ruben and Kante.
I missed what he said. I couldn't hear him.
I would go with Ruben and Kante.
Ruben.
I would go Ruben further forward because we need the height up front because we don't know if Havertz is fit to start or even be in the squad.
Dujan, are you on a cliff? Are you on a cliff?
Yeah, why is it so windy? You in a hurricane or something? What's going on?
Are you climbing the mountain or something? I don't know what's going on.
He's fucking climbing Everest.
Yeah, Mount Everest. Yeah. Or Mountain Emirates or whatever they call it. Okay. Come on, Jesus Christ, Dujan, my ears. All right, now let's go. Let's move on with the front three. Let's move on so we can bring this thing to an end right now. We got about it should be at least. It was supposed to be half an hour. We've gone to 39 minutes. Let's try and finish up with the front three. With the front three, I'll go with the Kalamos Nodoi, Christian Pulisic, and then Hakim Ziyech. I don't know what you guys want to go with.
You're starting Ziyech.
Okay, that's me. If you don't agree with me, what's yours?
I personally
That's
feel
fine.
like
That's fine. That's fine.
we ain't seen much from him from the start. That's what
I
I'm
would
saying.
start. I would try Ruben out false nine. I'd start, and then I'd start Pulisic and Mount. And that's what I
That's
would
what
do.
I'm saying.
Okay.
That's what I'm leaning towards anyway at the moment.
That's been mine since we found out about Havertz.
I can't believe Hazard got injured, man. No, Havertz got injured, man.
Hazard's back.
Havertz is back.
Yeah, he's coming back apparently. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. We love you, Hazard, but off top. Let's not get off top. But stay at Madrid. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, guys. So we agree with Did you all agree with what Jerome just mentioned? The players that Jerome just said.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying since yesterday when we found out about Havertz.
Do you agree?
Yeah, I agree. But if Werner's available to play, then play him. But yeah, I agree.
I mean, the wording was he's available, but we don't know whether that means from the start or not.
Okay.
He's definitely in the squad. That's what he means. He's definitely in the squad.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Available means he's in the squad.
All right, guys, let's go with the predicted scoreline tonight. Master, who's winning?
1-0 Chelsea. 1-0.
Jerome, who's winning?
2-0 Chelsea.
Dujon, who's winning?
Chelsea. If Havertz plays, he scores 2 goals. 2-0.
Thank you. Stephen Costi, who's winning? Yeah, Havertz is a bit injured. Yeah, hamstring.
Yeah, I'm going 2-0 Chelsea just because I feel like it's almost guaranteed that Cuadrado is playing right back or wing back for them.
Okay.
I feel like that's definitely somewhere we exploit.
Okay, and then I'm going in for a 3-0 Chelsea as usual.
You wait for 3-0. Come on, man, change up once.
Bro,
you
you're
know what,
going 3-0 again. 3-0 again.
Hang on.
He
Hold
always
on,
goes
hang on.
3-0. He literally said in the watch along the other day, he goes, "Oh, I always say 3-0.
Can I just say
3-0 Chelsea.
say one thing about what you said, Stephen. Do you know Cuadrado? I'm not mistaken. He was at Chelsea for like only 6 months, right? We got him. We had Cuadrado, didn't we?
Longer than 6 months. He was there for a little bit.
A little bit longer, but he spent so much time on the bench because he's shit.
He was also loaned out.
Yeah, he was loaned out a lot. Yeah, 100%.
Because he can't play. He can't take a man up. He can't even defend well. So yeah, Cuadrado, another shit player. Going forward, he was shit.
He was with us for, well, I say 2 seasons. He was at Fiorentina part of 14-15, with us part of 14-15. Played 1 game in 15-16, then we either loaned him to Juve, which I think we did loan him, and then I think we eventually sold him. So we weren't even here for 2 full years.
Okay, everybody's come up with prediction. A lot of people went with a 2-1, 1-0, and I am here alone. The odd guy in the studio who alone went for 3-0. Yeah, shame on me, right? But
I went 2-0. I went 2-0.
2-0.
I wanted to say like 5. I want to say 5-0, but I got to be realistic.
Yeah.
1-0.
Well, I'm being realistic. Our score lines hasn't been nothing by nothing less than 2. So I'm being realistic over here. Once we get one in,
scoreline predictions 3-0.
Once we get one in,
less than 2-0, but I'm going 3.
3. Once we get one in, we'll open them up. Just like I don't want to use those words. We'll open them up and we'll go through them so easily without.
Jerome, do not say it. No,
what?
I don't think we will though.
Open the floodgates.
I'll tell you after.
Yeah.
I don't open them up if we get one though, because they're already through anyway.
We'll open them up just like that, without nothing. Just go straight in and out. We just go through.
That's why I said don't say anything.
That's
why I said don't say anything.
So yeah, we'll get Juventus. Once the goalpost is widely open, we just go through it. You see Pulisic going through the post, coming out and goes in. Pulisic goes in the pole, pick up the ball, comes out. Then we have Hudson-Odoi also going to the post without no water, nothing going through it. Just the ball going through the post and coming back. That's how easy it's gonna be. So guys, yeah, thanks for being here. Thanks for the preview for today. Outstanding, beautiful stream. I love it. Thank you. It's a great success. All of you. See, everybody's happy. Lovely stream, man. I love this. If you want to be part of us, join us here. If you watch the stream later, wherever you are, like the video, share it. Lead the Esperantos. Come on, Blues up to Chelsea 3-0 in the bank.